You look at this defense for Tampa Bay.
They're a tough unit to throw against, currently 4th toughest in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, it'd easily move into the top 5.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know that there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
Hey, that's your man, that's your man. 319.
Allen gonna throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And again, it's Allen.
To the left side, there's the tight end Musgrave.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
15 more yards. That's another Browns 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Throwing now is Allen. Now he'll tuck this and run. He's got Smith here. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it'll be 2nd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Middle, 180. Monday.
Now Allen. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown.
Luke Musgrave.
His 17th touchdown now on the season.
And the Browns are on the board first here this afternoon.
Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories, and you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Breaks through the contact, and he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
19, 5 in. Ready. Cougar 19. Go.
Willis. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down.
10 through 11. 10 through 11.
A gain of 16 yards.
Harrison will go in motion left.
To throw, here's Willis.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
And, Charles, you think about what this defense has had to prepare for. They're in for a battle. I mean, they're facing a team that is working on a 6-game winning streak.
And that can be intimidating when you think about it in those terms, but I think what they need to do is make some sort of a statement early in this game, whether it's a turnover, a takeaway, a key sack on 3rd down, a 3 and out. Something lets the other guys know that you mean business. Figuratively, throw the first punch and make it a good one.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
Right back to the air with Willis. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay!
Marvin Harrison Jr.
52 yards.
And the Buccaneers are back within a couple of the lead. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And this is now a 1-point game.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
To throw, it's Allen. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Allen. It's Clark Smith. And he gets this to the other side of midfield and across the 45 before going out. They'll get 11, but still a little short. Fourth down.
And I believe that gain on third and long changes things quite a bit, because this would be a very long field goal. I wouldn't be surprised to see him go for it here.
Allen maybe with a free play. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on fourth down, this is a big call.
A penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward.
Now it's 1st and 10 after a costly penalty there on fourth down.
A short throw to Musgrave.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. 33 yards.
First down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Dylan Sampson, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Browns are able to widen their advantage. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is up to 8. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. He's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down. We look at this Browns defense.
They were fantastic a week ago in the win over Houston.
They held them to just 7 points, and in reviewing the game tape, I'm wondering how they got to 7. I actually wrote a note to myself. How did they even score? The way they were playing, absolutely dominating on their side of the ball.
Now Willis. Now inside the 25.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Marvin Harrison Jr.
His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game.
And the Bucs have cut the lead back down to 2. Aubrey good with a PAT.
And this is now a 1-point game.
Buccaneers 14.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both in.
He's got a man complete.
Down to the 10.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Devontae Smith.
77 yards.
And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Now the Browns offense will stay on the field as they'll go for 2 here.
The Browns will line up.
Allen will try to throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more.
Buccaneers 14. Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Their own 28-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
The shotgun snap to Willis. Short throw. He's got Kraft.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
First down. It's a gain of 20. First down, Buccaneers.
We are in for a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18. Ready? 19, Charger, 19, Charger.
Here's Willis. And this pass caught by Gray. Down the sideline he goes. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20.
A big play there on the catch and run. 42 yards.
First and 10
Here we go, here we go.
17-yard line.
70 Lions. Ready up.
To throw, here's Willis. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Ready?
In motion is
60
Gray.
Bison, 60 Bison.
Willis will look to throw it. Able to find his man, Kraft.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Willis from the gun on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Touchdown!
Danny Gray.
A 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Buccaneers have cut it back within a score.
These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far and fun to watch.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And the lead is down to 2.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive,
solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
14 yards on the play. First down.
Alert!
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Half. Alert, alert, alert! Middle.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
the Browns in 12-1 now to start play. And I tell you, it has been a few months now since they've tasted defeat, and they are without question the hottest team in football.
And I'm really not sure who's going to beat them right now because, to me, they have to be the favorites to go all the way because they're not just beating teams, they're dominating them. It's been fun to watch them play, not just in their winning, but how they're getting it done.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Half 85, 319! Here we go.
Again, they'll throw with Allen.
He'll swing this out to Sampson. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 17 yards.
Stop.
That's good for a
Hey, hold on.
Browns first down. First and 10.
Allen going to throw.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
Second and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. Right side, he has Johnston.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4.
He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow. This guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on first down.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Look out.
Musgrave's got it out right.
And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Quentin Johnston.
A 7-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to extend their lead. The Browns once again setting up to go for 2.
The Browns will line up for the
319.
conversion.
Off 52. What's that?
And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Here's Willis.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They'll send a receiver in motion left.
Willis from the gun on 3rd down. Short throw. He's got Kraft.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down because they did not want to give the ball up here late in the half. They'd love to take the clock all the way down and score. This will definitely help the cause.
Let's go.
That's complete left side to Gray.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer 1st down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
That one taken in by Neighbors.
It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Get it. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Right back to the air again with Willis. Right side, and he finds Gray.
And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 28. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
Gain of 15. And the Buccaneer 1st down.
First and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Now Willis.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. And they'll send the tight end in motion left.
Willis will look to pass again here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And this is an offense in need of getting a few good things to happen. Here's one right here. They've had their share of struggles in key moments, but that's a nice throw and nice work after the throw. And they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Ready.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Panther 11. Ready.
Willis to throw once more.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's good play. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Come on. Set. Ready.
Here's Willis now off the play fake.
And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
Now Willis to throw.
This is caught.
Driving for the goal line, but he's marked down short. And with no timeouts, no chance to get the field goal unit out there. And frustration going to set in, as that is going to be how this first half will come to a close.
So this a 2-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the 3rd quarter.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
18 reps. Let's go. Drag him 60.
To throw, here's Willis. Able to find Gray here. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line.
A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 41 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
That's complete. It's Neighbors.
And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Let's go now. Ready?
Again, it's Willis to throw it.
He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line.
Was Darius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground.
They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
Willis. That's caught left side by Neighbors.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great effort there.
His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Buccaneers are back within a score. Aubrey good with a PAT.
And the lead is down to a field goal.
Buccaneers 28.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
It's caught on the right side at Smith. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Now a handoff up the middle. Sampson. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 2.
Behind the line of scrimmage. He's a loss of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Here's Allen.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's good for a Browns 1st down.
Sampson.
And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard.
Good work there, holding them out on 1st down, and this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
And he's not going to push his way forward. He's going to be stopped at the 2-yard line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal. to the air. Allen. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. He's going to be stopped shy of the end zone. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And the Bucs defense, they'll celebrate the goal line stand. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Willis looking to throw it. A throw right side caught by Neighbors.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
It's a gain of 30. That's another Buccaneers first down.
We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
Dragon 60, 77 Wolf.
Now Willis to throw.
Going up top. And it is caught at the 10-yard line. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Marvin Harrison Jr.
51 yards.
And the Bucs use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th. The extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And that will make this a 4-point game.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Browns drive about to get started. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. And they need their best drive of the game right here. Open man here, Schwartz, complete. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
To throw, it's Allen. Big loss here as he's taken down. The Browns on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and forever.
Allen going to change this at the line.
Regular. Alert!
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again.
James Pierce.
Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Here's A.J. Cole now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Fielded at about the 28.
A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return.
And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5.
Cougar 19, Panther 60, Panther 60.
Up the middle they go. Keys. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means it might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go.
With a quick throw completed by Willis.
And the stiff arm proved fruitful for a second, but the daylight quickly snuffed out. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 4th down.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
To throw, here's Willis.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. They'll run on 1st down. Sampson. And some oohs and ahs from the crowd as he jukes his way forward for a couple of yards.
Here's 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7 at the Bucs 45-yard line.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Schwartz.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Now Allen. That'll be complete to Sampson. And he is going to have the Browns 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
A gain of 24 yards. That's another Browns 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
They'll keep it on the ground. Sampson. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
At the 11-yard line.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Hey, tight. Brown 80.
Allen. Now he's going to step up and run. Right side, he has Johnston.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10.
Half 10. Alert!
Here's Allen. He'll swing this out to Sampson. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. To throw is Allen. That's caught. Yeah, the Browns are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Well, that is the definition, Charles, of delivering under pressure. The game-winning potential. There's still a little time left on the clock, but the potential game-winning drive, and it was well executed.
I think we're going to remember this possession for a long time. We've called a bunch of games, but how about how they got it done down the stretch? Absolutely terrific. Barring some type of miraculous play in this last half minute, I think that touchdown just earned them the win. They really came up clutch when they needed it.
Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he's able to get this all the way to the 40 before going out of bounds.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
Ready, set.
Here's 1st and 10.
60 Maverick. Let's go now. 19 shot, Cowboy 80. Go.
Willis to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15.
Yards on the play. 1st down.
It was a long shot, but they did get one final chance to try to score and overcome this small deficit. No touchdown, though, Charles, and that brings this one to a close.
Yeah, I think hope was wearing one jersey and worry was wearing another on the other sideline as that final snap played out. Now, we've seen some incredible plays to win games before, but in this case, I think the distance was just a little bit too great for it to happen here.
So for the Browns, they continue to make their case as a Super Bowl favorite as they move to 13-1. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Meanwhile, for the Buccaneers, it's a loss that could hurt come playoff seeding time as they fall to 11-3. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in New